I think it was just their will to win and their aggressive play, and they were not going to be denied tonight. And every single point, I told them you have to play for every point because the road gets tougher each game. And when you're playing a team like this, they don't give up, So we've seen it already this week. You can be up 2 sets and someone can come back and win the next 3. And the girls just weren't going to let that happen tonight.
Coach's nature is to always find something wrong. I don't think you can find much wrong with that performance.
No, they all played outstanding tonight. Cassidy came in and she played really well tonight, so I didn't want to interrupt the flow of that. All of them. I can't say Lexy was just focused. She was ready to play. Camryn played really well. Jaden, they all played well. Kenna, Cassidy.
They really did. The girls, I always say, where does this composure and this not being nervous, these things come from? And they say, they played in AAU levels and stuff, but that's not really this atmosphere. Is it just that they played so much that really it's just second nature to them?
Yeah, they've played so much, and the girls that do play club or AAU, they're playing some of these teams in the off season, and they know the level that they have to play at to achieve goals like this. So, I'm a little shocked. They said they played a little bit nervous, and when we came out in the first set, we were a little bit on our heels, but they still just kept fighting, and here we are in the championship game.
Yeah, it's going to be the final match of the entire state tournament tomorrow night. Could you ever imagine something like this when this season started?
Someone else asked me that question, and we didn't really think about a state championship. What we thought about was let's take care of regular season, and I think as we started winning and we weren't dropping sets, the girls started building that confidence, and we just kept going. After we got regionals out of the way and made the state tournament, we talk every day about, it's 0-0 again. We're starting over. Nobody has any wins. Nobody has losses. And you've got to step up your game every single match. So,
Coach, congrats. We'll see you tomorrow night. Camryn McClintock, you're playing for the state championship tomorrow. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. It's so exciting.
You guys didn't look, again, same thing as yesterday, no nerves at all. How are you able to come out there on a big floor like this and play with just how you always play?
Practicing team chemistry, playing club, AAU has really helped us, and having a big crowd really makes us feel like we're at home.
Early on in that set, how long did it take for you to realize, hey, they're the number 1 team, but we can play right with them?
We watched them yesterday. We saw that the number 8 seed played right with them, and we knew that we could. We matched up pretty evenly with them, and we felt like we could play along with them.
When you won that first set, what did that do for your guys' confidence? Not that you didn't already have a ton of confidence anyway.
I think it boosted it more because it kind of sunk in like we're beating the number 1 seed right now, and we have a chance to win it all.
What is this, in terms of looking at the corner conference, for a corner conference team to come in here and do this, do you think this, what do you think it does for the conference as a whole?
I think it represents them really well because no one in the corner conference has ever made it this far, and that's really exciting.
Camryn, great job. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Honestly, I'm really proud, but I'm really numb. It really hasn't sunk into me at all. I'm glad that our team has got to this point, and I'm glad we're all here, but it really hasn't sunk in at all.
This, in terms of the dreams and the goals that you've had in your life, was this ever one that you could have imagined until now that you are there?
Honestly, no. We're a really strong track school, and I could see myself doing that, but I never pictured ourselves here. And now that we are, it's crazy.
Stand straight real quick. You're all right. I'm just kind of moving over here a little bit. Yeah, like you mentioned, the track thing, but in terms of you won 1 match, I think, as freshmen. You won 5 as sophomores. What's turned this program around? Other than the influx of Camryn and Jaden.
Yep. I think it really was the time we put into it. Our AAU time I think our first year was last year, and that just made everything click. We were around each other all the time, and everything just kind of clicked and got a lot better, and we have better chemistry too.
Has volleyball? Has it always been a number 1 for you? You're a big track person as well. When did volleyball become such a part of your life?
Okay, it started probably like 3rd grade when I started playing like the elementary stuff, and then I went and played club when I was like 11 or 12, and then I just always been a volleyball person, and ever since like high school and stuff, like our volleyball team wasn't strong, but I knew I still want to put time into it because I really loved it. And this past like year I chose track, so I feel like track was still my number one.
Okay, well, you're playing for a state title tomorrow in volleyball, so that's big. What do you? I mean, I didn't notice any nerves yesterday or tonight. How do you avoid that when it's just center court state championship on the line?
I really don't know. I mean, obviously we haven't been put there before, but I just feel like we're just gonna have to stay comfortable like we have the whole way.
Well, Mackenzie, we'll see you tomorrow. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, appreciate it.
I thought that when we got down, like, we didn't fall apart. We just kept composed and just kept going, and eventually came out with the wins in 3 sets.
Yeah, where does that come from? The fact that your composure is so good, and then no nerves at all in such big state match. I mean, you come out and you're swinging. I didn't notice any nerves anyway.
Well, a lot of us do play club, and like we've kind of been in these situations a lot of times before. So I guess we just kind of brushed it off and knew that if we kept working hard, we'd get the win.
You're going to be one of the final 2 teams. I mean, it's going to be the final match of the entire state tournament tomorrow that you're playing in. What's going through your head?
I don't know. Like, it's just so, like, I don't even know, because it is my final match of the year, and I don't know if I'm planning on playing volleyball anywhere else, so I just want to make sure that we end it with a win, I guess.
Well, Lexy, congrats. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much.